what's going on, fight fans? Hey, this is Coach D, the Wild Man. You know what time it is. I give you the best stories and I give you the best interviews. Today, we are talking about Gamma USA specifically, and also Gamma World Championships that we just had in the Netherlands. We're talking to one of our gold medal winners, which is Lawrence Phillips. He's going to talk about his experience and all the great things that had happened with Gamma World Championships on winning the golds. So we're going to let him do most of the talking. I'm going to go ahead and cue in when I need to. So, Lawrence, what's going on, brother?
What's good, buddy? How you doing?
I am doing great. So today we're going to have this conversation now. So catch the fans up. Tell us who you are, where you from, and where you train, and who are your coaches.
All right, sounds good. So Lawrence Phillips, 7-0 amateur heavyweight. I was originally born in Detroit, Michigan, but I've been residing out here in Rockford for over several years. I train out of a gym out here called De La Rosa Submission Wrestling Academy. And I also got a few coaches. Our head coach, Jeremy Cuttle, Pastor Tim, we got John, and we got my teammate, who's also one of our coaches, DeMarcus Griffin.
Okay. Yeah. So did they find you, or did you just find that gym and it all happened on its own?
So, well, DeMarcus Griffin, he been my friend since high school. You know, this before we was even fighting. We was man, I can tell you a crazy story if that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, you know, I've been fighting over the MMA, you know, just like street fights and stuff. And I had this before I even known DeMarcus. I had beat up one of his buddies, and I guess they were supposed to have words with me, you know, after the fact. And DeMarcus seen me, and he was like, "Yeah, nah," you know. And I didn't find this story out till later, you know, when we became friends, and you know, we was teammates back in high school for wrestling. You know, we kind of went off and, you know, started our lives. I went to college. He went into the military. And, you know, we just stayed connected. And he got into mixed martial arts. And he been trying to get me to do it for years, you know. And I'm like, nah, I really don't want to fight, you know. But then I started getting that itch, you know. And he's got me in the gym, got me training, and here we are. So okay. I actually got him right here if you want to meet him.
Yeah, put him in the screen so we can say what's up.
Come here, Marcus.
Hey, how's it going, Coach D?
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, you a big part of this, so hey, I'm gonna let you go ahead and stay in the camera. Normally, I don't give guys they shine, but I'm gonna do it this time.
Okay, I appreciate that.
So quickly tell us who you are and how long you've been training with Phillips.
My name is DeMarcus Griffin. Like you said, we've been friends since high school. We wrestled together on the high school wrestling team, and then from there we kind of parted ways. He did collegiate wrestling. I went to the military, and then when after that was all said and done, you know, we're looking for something else, and then MMA kind of filled that void that we both needed to be filled, and you know, had successful careers. I mean, I've been on. Had a few good fights. I've had a lot of success going on, and then Lauren just came through, just plowing through guys, and now we're here.
Okay, so y'all kind of in the same weight class, or?
I'm a middleweight.
Sometimes he a middleweight. Sometimes.
All right, hey, we appreciate it. Like I said, hey, sometimes the universe works in strange ways. You know what I'm saying? You made a call one day to your homeboy. Right? Say, hey, man, come do MMA. And now we're on the bigger and better things. So I want to say thank you from Coach D. All right. So, Lawrence, so you met up with your homeboy. You got in the gym. You begin to start training. So how the call to go to Gamma USA, how that all come together?
Well, that all started with Carl Reed. You know, he was working with Paradigm. He wanted to sign me to that management team, and he was like, hey, you know, you good, but I want you to have a little bit more experience. You should sign up for this Gamma tournament, the world tournament. And I told him, yeah, off rip, I'm totally down to do that. He's like, yeah, you'll have a lot of fights. You know, you can have most fights in a day. I'm like, that sounds good to me, you know, because I knew a lot of those guys wouldn't be out there for long anyway. So Yeah.
Okay, so did you change your camp any once you got the word, or once you got the word, you said you were going? How'd your camp change?
Well, the rounds out there was 3-2-2, and we knew that going in. We already training 5-minute goals, 7-minute goals. So I was already open prepared to, go the distance anyway, so we just increased the time, increased the amount of rounds, so like if I go out there and have to fight multiple times, it wouldn't have been a problem. My body would have been familiar.
Okay.
So
All right. So now, hey, you all packed, you get on the plane. So when you landed in Amsterdam and you got to see, 54 different nations from all around the world, what kind of went through your head?
the first thing that went through my head when I got off that plane was how I'm gonna buy food. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, hey, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this say. But thank God they had a Burger King in that airport, or it'd have been a long trip. So, but yeah, man, Amsterdam was beautiful, man. Like it was no experience like it. Uh, it was a culture shock for sure. You everywhere you go, people on bikes. The streets real narrow and it doesn't bother anybody. Beautiful scenery. I would highly recommend, man, if anybody can go travel and, get with Gamma, that's definitely an experience, a life-changing experience, not just fighting alone, but new culture, new type of living, opens your eyes up to new opportunities, new ways of thinking. I think it's something everybody should experience.
I know that's right. So now you're officially with Gamma. So explain, how did Gamma Worlds treat you, as far as, things you need to know and how they supported you? What made being with Gamma, not only Gamma USA, but Gamma Global, what made that experience exciting?
The team Gamma brought, you need it for nothing. We stay in the best hotel in the whole Netherlands. We ate gourmet food every day. Uh, didn't have to worry about transportation. The stay was nice, man. I couldn't believe the hotel we were staying at. Like, it was unbelievable. You know, uh, Everything was coordinated perfectly. Any question you anybody would have or I would have, you would get an answer. Especially with Diana Thomas, she was on it. She was on it. Like, you got people there not getting sleep because they're just so willing to help people. So it was they made everything easy for you.
Okay.
When you didn't have to think too much about planning how I'm gonna get here, how I'm gonna get a workout in. They already had our workout plan set for us. They had the coaches set for us. They had everything ready to go. So you didn't get there wondering like, all right, what's gonna be my next move? You didn't have to think about that. So it was, man, it felt like a vacation almost.
Except for the 30 seconds you were fighting.
Except for the times I was fighting. Yeah. Then I realized what I was here for. Yeah.
All right. So you had a chance to meet, fighters from all different nations. How was that? Like I said, basically this is, for the lack of, truism, this is the Olympics for us, as amateurs. So how did it feel meeting fighters from all different nations?
Well, I would say the biggest thing was the language barrier. Some of them spoke English, but a lot of them didn't. But you could tell they still want to communicate with you. They're on Google Translate, trying to look up words to talk to you. They want to come up and take photos with you. It's a very friendly environment for sure. Yeah, everybody was super cool. We got to meet a lot of teams, talk with them. We got to do a little training with some guys and meet their coaches, and they talk about what they've been doing in their careers. It was a great experience. I made a lot of new friends going out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now let's get down to the meat and potatoes. Now is fight day, right? How'd you feel for your first fight? You know what I'm saying? Now it's put up or shut up. You gotta perform now. The clock is on. So how are you feeling?
Right. So I was real confident going out there. I was trusted in the training, trusted in the process. We had Phil Davis out there. We had Coach D. We had, we had you for sure. So that was a motivator in and of itself. And then we had Carl Reed, you know, we had a few other coaches from South Carolina out there, you know, so very comfortable, you know, like guys want to work with you, help you brush up on some technique. Like, hey, this is what I do, add this to it. You know what I'm saying? So real confident going into that first fight. You know, my first fight actually got canceled. That guy backed out 2 minutes before we were supposed to walk out on the stage. You know, and I wasn't like I had nerves, but they were like good nerves, like nerves telling me like, yo, you ready to get out there, you ready to go. You know, you ready to get after it, you know. But you know, my first official fight, man, having Carl in my corner, having my team USA in my corner, screaming and yelling for me, cheering me on, like it was no other feeling like it.
Okay.
You know, and it's crazy because the team USA, man, everybody was so cool. Like it's like everybody just instantly clicked. They were like, what you want later? What you doing? What you doing tonight? You want to go get some rounds in? You want to go roll around? You want to go work on this with me? And, you know, everybody was willing to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so after you won your first fight, did you kind of feel like, okay, yeah, I'm doing this, or you already felt that you was gonna do it no matter what?
I was ready for the next one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I love fighting. Like I hate to say it, but I love it. You
Okay.
know, like I love legally fighting. You know, it's fun. You know, you won't get no other feeling like it. You know, I done multiple sports. I done tried basketball, tried football, you know, wrestling, but still nothing gives me, you know, the excitement like fighting does.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm always looking forward to the next one. You know, so I couldn't wait till the next day came. I hated staying up all night thinking about it. You know, it's like a kid on Christmas. You know, so
All right. So what the parts he's not saying, which I'll say, no fighter that he fought made it past the first round. So that's what he's saying. He's saying he was so prepared that could nobody get out the first round with him. Now that's impressive in itself. But the fact is, from my point of view as Coach G behind the camera, he made it look easy. He made it look easy. So it's that type of, you know, show you have to put on to let the world know that you potentially the next big thing. Not to mean his size, even though he was wearing his uniform like skinny jeans and whatnot. But you know that's all right. I ain't gonna say nothing else about that. All right. So now you got past your first fight. You know you're feeling good, no injuries. Right now you saw your opponent, big boy. What were you thinking when you saw him? Because he was huge.
Well, I knew I was faster.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he big. But, you know, I was like, man, I'm going to just, my whole thing I was thinking about, I'm going to just chop him down. You know, I knew my hands. I got to watch a couple of his fights. I knew my hands was faster than his. You know, look, I wouldn't want to get hit by any of his hands. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Like, any one of those would have connected. You know, it probably wouldn't have been a good day for me. You know, but, you know, I just stuck to the game plan, talking with Phil Davis, talking with Carl Reed. And they're like, hey, man, so I want you to go out there and do. You know, and they straight up told me, look, I would just take him down and get him up out of there.
Yeah.
You know, I had this whole extravagant plan, what I want to do. You know, I was thinking about slipping and countering, and I ended up just beating him with checking his kick, you know, and then taking him down and ground and pounding him out. You know, so I did exactly what they told me to do.
Okay, so let's go with that. So how do you feel about, because you know it's sometimes hard for fighters to be able to perform when they're with different coaches. How comfortable were you with Carl and Phil in their coaching style?
Well, Phil forced me to be a little too comfortable with him because when I first met Phil, that first day we got out there, he picked me up over his head and started spinning around in circles. So I mean, we were buzzed. We were buzzed right then and there. Okay. I'm like, all right, I like this guy. You know, I had no choice but to like him. You know, and I never had I walk around 285, 290 pounds. I never had a grown man pick me up like that before.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, it was real comfortable. I knew Carl from the past. Even the new coaches, the guys I didn't know from South Carolina, man, those guys were great.
Yeah.
You know, they work with me. They'd come out their way and ask me, hey man, you want to work on something? You know, I see you doing this. Let me give you some advice. You know, we was outside the hotel. It was really nice out too, wasn't it? We out there hitting pads outside. All the coaches lined up, got 3, 4, 5 athletes. Not only us, but athletes from other countries warming up with them. So man, it was like a family-like experience.
Okay.
Like where I was comfortable with these guys right away, and I can say, I think all the fighters that fought for Gamma would say the same thing.
Mm-hmm. So there you go. Okay. So now you get past your second fight. You now officially the gold medal winner. So give me how you were feeling on that podium when they called your name and you stepped up as the best heavyweight in the world on that day. How were you feeling?
I was feeling good, man. Like it was a surreal feeling because it all happened so fast. You like, bam, I beat this guy. It's over with. Because I immediately went to my corner talking to the coach about the fights and stuff, not even realizing, hey, I just won. All that didn't sink in. It took a few days for it to sink in.
Yeah.
Like, because it's just so much going on, so much out there to see. You can get distracted real easily. So yeah, it took a couple days to sink in. Like, oh snap, I'm a world champion. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, and it's a good thing though. In my humble opinion, because there was so many more greater experiences out there with Gamma than just winning a world medal. Like the friends you meet, the places you get to go see. It was just an experience.
Okay. So now we all singing your name and giving you praises, and you get the Coach D, roll out with media and everything. So now you're back in the States, right? And you're around your family and everything. What is it like? You get to show off your goal. What is your people and your family saying about it?
Well, I say my biggest fan is definitely my dad. Like he'll repost something 3 times with a different caption, So yeah, it's crazy. The family, the friends, the supporters, the sponsors. It's been a surreal feeling, man. Like I don't really care about the attention, but it's what motivates me the most is that people want to see me do good.
Yeah.
People want to see me out to fight. People like, hey man, how can I help you? What can I do for you? And that makes me want to keep fighting. I got kids, I'm a teacher. I got kids that, oh man, ask me every day I come to work. I mean, every day, nonstop. Coach Phillips, when your next fight? When your next fight?
Mm-hmm.
They're like, all right, I'm gonna be watching. I'm like, man, I can't let the kids down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not no pressure at all because I want to do good for them. You know what I'm saying? I show them like, hey man, you can do this too, or if you're not in the fighting, whatever your dreams is or your ambitions, you can go out there and get that.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a surreal feeling.
All right. So let's get to the full circle. So you at home, mind your business, watching whatever TV program you kids watch, and you get the call or you get the message from your coach or however it comes. So walk us through when you heard about one championship.
So it been whispers for a while, you know what I'm saying? So like, I'm like, man, is this real? I try not to get too excited, but when that contract came, like my heart dropped. I'm like, oh snap! Like this is getting serious. Oh, here it is. I really didn't even have a response because like it's not something I was expecting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I knew it would come eventually, just not as fast.
Yeah.
So I'm very grateful for the opportunity. I'm gonna keep putting in the work like I've been doing. Yeah, I still can't believe it. Like I be at work, move around at home, laying around thinking about, oh snap, I'm gonna be part of one of the biggest MMA organizations in the world.
Yeah.
That's gonna be featured on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Everybody finna see it. And it excites me because I want more people. I want to motivate more people.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go out there and do my thing. You know what I'm gonna do. I said it before in the last interview. It's gonna get wicked.
Yeah, you dang all right. Hey, now he don't have to make that a t-shirt. It's gonna get wicked. It's gonna be his catchphrase. So you might as well get on it, brother. Yeah, you might as well get on it. But like I said, since as long as me and Justin Brown and Gamma USA has been doing this dance, we've been saying get on board with Gamma. Get on board with Gamma. Get on board with Gamma. Trying to let the world know exactly how it can be for fighters to be a part of Gamma, Gamma Worlds and to show up and compete on the highest level. So take a minute and tell other fighters in your own words, what this means to you to be able to compete in an international competition, win gold, and then get a call from a major promotion. This, in your own words, how you feel about all that and what they should think about why it's important.
Well, for one, experience. You guarantee fights going out there. People be out here in the States talking about, oh, I can't get a fight nowhere. You go to Gamma, you're going to get a fight. You probably have more fights than you bargained for. So you want that experience, you want to test yourself, go to Gamma. You want that chance of winning gold, potentially getting a call from one or any other organization, go to Gamma. Like, you want to experience new culture. And then, like, the biggest thing too, like, those different countries, like in America, you can tell how they fight. Other different countries, like that, it's all everybody got punches and kicks, you know what I'm saying? But they set up a little bit differently.
Mm-hmm.
So you getting different looks. So when you get to these bigger promotions, none of this stuff gonna surprise you.
Yeah.
Because you already seen it going to Gamma. But like I said before, man, the whole experience in of itself, I can't say I had those same experiences here in America. Don't get me wrong, America is great.
Yeah.
But going out there and seeing different things, learning different things from new people and stuff, man, it was a different feeling. Because when you at home, you get real familiar, you get real comfortable. When you go to Gamma, you're gonna be stepping out that comfort zone a little bit.
Yeah.
But like I said before, it's family. They're gonna take care of you.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's a surreal feeling, man. I'm pretty sure everybody that went out there could say the same thing.
Okay. All right. So you get ready to compete on the biggest stage in the world. So I'm a big component of reach one, teach one. So now that you've walked the gauntlet, you did the hard work, you fought the fights, you trained, you did all that. Give the next generation that's gonna come up behind you some encouraging words of wisdom.
Strive for your dreams. Dreams don't come true unless you work. You got to get up and move. Even days you don't feel like it, you got to get up and go. Stay positive. Try not to have negative thoughts. You catch a negative thought, tell the devil to leave your mind. You know what I'm saying? I start having negative thoughts. I tell the devil he not welcome. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all a mindset. Change your mindset. Change the way you think. Change your perception of things. And then you'll see great things come.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. So now here's your time. Give a shout out to everybody. Show everybody some love. People who's been in your corner from day one. Show them some love. Sponsors, everybody.
Let me shout out to first off, Coach Jeremy Cuddle, Pastor Tim, Coach John, my boy DeMarcus right here, my family, friends, supporters, all my sponsors, so many of them. I hate to mention any of them and leave one of them out and the other one get jealous, but they know who they are. They know who've been supporting me. I appreciate all the help. Everybody at Gamma, Justin Brown, you, Coach D, Diana, everybody.
All right, you heard it. Like I said, Lawrence, he don't say a whole lot, but what he's saying with honesty. And like I said, as a guy who's been rocking with Gamma USA, I am so proud of this man that he took the opportunity and made it work. Because like I said, it doesn't come every day. Everybody says they want the opportunity. Everybody says that they're ready for the opportunity, and some make it and some don't. He took every opportunity and put a stamp on it that can never be taken away. He says he proved to the world that he's one of the best in the game, right? He is an international gold winner. On top of that, because of his performance, he is now a one championship fighter. I am so proud of this man. I watched him from day one, and he had the same mentality. No matter what I say, I mean, you ready for this? In my Coach D voice, he go, yeah, man, I got this, Coach. Didn't worry about it. All right. I said, look, I got my camera on, my camera hot. He said, good, catch it all. So he at no time did he worry about anything. And then he proved it that he's a man of his word. He said he will win it all, and he won it all. All right. So you got to give respect where respect is due. All right. It is what it is. Once again, Lawrence, tell us who you are and where you train.
Lawrence Phillips, fighting out of Rockford, Illinois, training out of De La Rosa Submission Wrestling Academy. Let me go ahead and show him this gold medal one time. I don't know if
There
y'all
you go.
see
Brag on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got it. Hey, he's telling y'all if y'all want to get it, come get it. But now he there. If you want to come get with the big boys, you got to go through him now. So that's what it is. I like that stuff. And like I said, once again, it's all about love. It's all about we all won. We all in it together. The great thing about Gamma Worlds is that 54 nations came together as one to have great competition, great experiences, camaraderie, friendships, and great competition. Because at the end of the day, you still got to compete. But everybody showed love before, everybody showed love after. That was the beauty of it. And Lawrence is a big part of that because he made it happen. He brought it back to the United States. Once again, United States is stepping up and doing what the daggone they're supposed to do, which is win. It is what it is. So this is Coach D doing what I'm daggone doing, talking my noise for Gamma USA and Gamma Global. All right. Till you hear from me again. Peace out.